Here we have the stock market update for the week 6 members only trading strategy. For this stock, we will be looking at a successful trade that has now completed itself. I just wanted to release this video on the public side of the channel to make it clear that this position is now closed. We have reached the profit target here, and I will be sort of going over the trading strategy itself here just so that everyone can kind of see the types of strategy approaches that we use on the members only section, and to see how some of these trades are actually playing out, because a significant number of these trades have actually really posted some very impressive gains, far surpassing what's being seen in the returns for the broader market. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, stocks like NVIDIA. For the most part, some of these small cap stocks are really outperforming in an extremely impressive way. And this is why I do suggest that people consider joining the channel, the members only side of the channel, because these are not trading strategies that are being shown on the public side of the channel. Unfortunately, that's really just for meme stocks, because that's really the nature of YouTube. So here on this video, in this video, we will be looking at a recent trade that has now been closed. We have taken profits on this position. And this is one example of the highly successful trades that we have been looking at in the members only section. So here what we were looking at was Rocket Lab Incorporated. The stock ticker is RKLB. We entered into this position on September 3rd with a $6.05 entry point. The basis for this trade was the fact that the company had recently released a very strong earnings report, put the company in a very good position, and the market overall, as we can see here, did have a favorable reaction to that earnings release. And share prices did sort of bounce higher quite substantially after that occurred. So here we can see the earnings reaction. Share prices did move higher into roughly $7.35. But then after that, we did see a pullback in share prices. The stock itself retraced roughly 50% of those prior gains, and we used this pullback as a very good opportunity to re-enter into the stock at that point. As these strategies typically go, what we will do on the members only section is we will look at several entry points that can be used to establish long positions. So we never really assume that the stock is simply going to just work in our favor automatically. That's always a mistake, and that is a major mistake that many traders get themselves into. When they're trading maybe earlier in their careers, it's never a good idea to simply put all of your position in on a trade on the first go. You always have to assume that you're incorrect and that the market might move against you. You really have to prepare for the worst. I mean, there's that old phrase, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I don't like the word hope in financial markets at all, really, because I think that's a destructive impulse. But, I do like the side that says, prepare for the worst. And that is what we do in these positions. So essentially what happened here is we had a 605 entry point. We waited for this massive run higher, this post-earnings reaction to complete itself. We saw share prices retrace roughly 50% of that move. And then we used this pullback as an opportunity to start building long positions on September 3rd at $6.05. If the market continued to move against us, we were going to scale into that position at 545 and then again at 490 if share prices did continue to move in the wrong direction. In these trades, we always have stop losses and profit targets as well. You need to have the positive and negative scenario prepared for in advance, because you never know what's going to happen in the market. These are crazy times we're living in. So you have to be, you need a protective stop loss in place, and all of these trades do have a protective stop loss in place, as well as a profit target. So in this case, we did see a little bit of a downside price movement here. Share prices did actually move down into roughly $6.19. So there was some slight drawdown in the position. We did start to see some downward price movement. However, this didn't fall far enough for us to actually scale in further into the position. So we were ready to move to add to that stock trade at 545, but we didn't actually see that area trade. Share prices really never came back to that $6.05 level again. after share prices started to move higher. So, we did see share prices, move in the upward direction here. Ultimately, we had this $10 price target. This happened incredibly quickly. I mean, this is 3.5 weeks, so it's less than a month. And we're already seeing gains of over 65%. I mean, that's a tremendous gain. And part of the reason that that I'm recommending here to close this position, and anybody that's in the member side of the channel, I mean, I just want to make it clear that that would be my recommendation. I mean, you're obviously, able to do anything you want to do with your own money. But my recommendation here would be to close the trade because this is a lot of upside price movement here in a very short period of time. And this doesn't necessarily mean that I'm bearish on the stock at all. I think it's a great company. We did have a long position here. They make amazing products. I mean, these are literally spaceships that go out into space. I mean, it's about as cool as you can get as far as products are concerned, and they're showing an increased ability to continue to generate revenue, which is not easy in a business like that. So, the outlook. I'm not saying I'm bearish on the company in any way. I'm not. But I do think that this is a lot of upward price movement in a very short period of time. And I do think that the prudent move here is to just collect those gains. 65% gain in share price action. Now, remember, this is not an options trade. A gain like that would be more typically seen, in maybe an options position. But what people don't tell you, especially on this clickbait YouTube platform that we're all using, when people talk about amazing options trades, usually what they're not telling you is the long string of 99 losses that they had, prior to that. The vast majority of options contracts expire worthless. It doesn't mean that you should never trade options, but it can be very risky, and the vast majority of those trades tend to close worthless. I mean, that is just the market reality. Those are the percentages. So this is share price action on its own. I mean, these are just share price gains. So it's much more difficult to capture these types of returns in simple share price movements alone. These are not options contracts. So, these are tremendous gains in a very short period of time. And this is the reason I would recommend closing the position at this point. I just think that, there's too much possibility here for a pullback. Could share prices continue to move higher? I mean, we closed at $9.77. So there was a slight pullback here. But I just think you could see more of a pullback in this stock at this point. Possible upside here, could the stock go to $11? Yeah, I think it's possible. But I just think we're very close to trading at that range at the moment. We did see highs coming in at $10.29. So, in my view, 65% gains in less than a month. To me, you just take the gains and you take the money and run type of thing. It's a very good trade, and there's nothing wrong with taking profits. So, this is the current market update for this stock. I just want to make sure that everybody that's in the member section is aware of this. I did post something on the community part of the channel, and also in the comment section for the video. For the week 6 members only video. But I just wanted to make clear with one more video that this trade is now closed as far as the members only trading section is concerned. So here's the current market update for Rocket Lab, stock ticker RKLB. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.